Hello, this is Daniel Moore, and today I will be talking about the fact that Nelson Mandela died yesterday, December 5th. For those who don't know who Nelson Mandela is, he was basically a Southern African um, political reformer, so to speak. He would have been. He also tried to abolish racism in South Africa, and then he's basically like a South African Martin Luther King when he was murdered. He yesterday he died of a lung disease, and yeah, um, Nelson Mandela is actually a pretty incredible guy. Um, yeah, Nelson, he was. I mean, the correct term is anti-apartheid revolutionary. He was also a politician, a philanthropist, um, and he served as president of South Africa between '94 and '99. Exact dates will be May 10 of '94 to June 14 of '99. And Nelson Mandela is actually a pretty big deal. Um, yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked, and it's kind of funny because in my one of my classes, my history class, I'm actually watching Mandela, which is a movie based on Mandela, on his like work with revolutionary change, and to stop segregation, um, and yeah, he was in prison for 27 years, um, because he wouldn't, he wanted to stop the segregation, and he did many peaceful protests, um, and that's basically why he was arrested because the protests, you know how segregation protests are. Many people are shot, killed, and all that. No matter if they're peaceful or violent, violent you kind of have a point, but peaceful, you do kind of have a point. Yeah, his most notable wife is Winnie. I believe is how you say her name, like Winnie the Pooh. Her name is Winnie Madikilza Zella, something like that. Um, yeah, he was married three times. The first time was Evan Nutko Mas Mace, then Winnie Madikizela, then his last one, the last one he had, who was actually with him till like death, basically, was Gracia Mako. Yeah, yeah, he died surrounded by friends and family at age 95. Yeah, age 95 of a lung disease. Um, in Howden, Johannesburg. And yeah, his death was announced by the current South African President Jacob Zuma, and today on 6, Zuma announced a national mourning period for the next 10 days with with some kind of event in the FNB Stadium honoring him, and his body will lie between the 11th and 13th of December in the Union Building, which is at Kunu, I believe is how you pronounce it. Um, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, the movies about him portray him very well. I've seen all three of them. I mean two of them. The first one is no, the first one with the original one. He is played by Daniel Glover, I believe is how you say his name. And then the second one, he's portrayed by Sydney something. I don't remember the guy's last name. Um, yeah, the first one basically the one with Daniel Glover. It portrays his like the when he starts like his campaigns, peaceful campaigns, all the way till but around the 24th year he was imprisoned. And the second one, basically is right around towards the end of his 27-year imprisonment, and it basically goes off to like how he's still protesting, and eventually wins. I think I watched the second one like when I was 10 years old. I think at the end he actually it showed him winning president or talking something about presidency, but I'm not com- I'm not completely fresh on that movie. I'm more fresh on the recent first one with Glover because I watched it recently in class. Yeah. Um. Before I continue, I should not forget it. Before I end this video, I want to see a moment of silence for this great man. So starting now. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to his friends, families, who knew him, cause they were also tough people. They had to live through that, and yeah, none of that through the segregation era too. So tough people. Shout out to them, and my greatest respects to Mandela. And hope you rest in peace. And yeah, before I end this video, I don't know if it's just me, but does it seem like many celebrities are like dying? Like in these past 2 weeks, does it seem like many celebrities are dying? Starts off with Brian Griffin. I don't know if you consider him a celebrity. I actually do. I consider Brian Griffin a celebrity. That was on Monday. Then then we go off to on Saturday, Paul Walker, and now today on Thursday, we go to Mandela. I don't want to be kind of a douche, but I've just been noticing that. Um, yeah. Now who's gonna die next? I don't know. I don't want to know. So yeah. So my greatest respects to him and his family, and rest in peace, Mr. Nelson Mandela. And yeah, you were a great man. And yeah, so this is Daniel Marr. If you're new around here, um, please subscribe. I do have other videos on Brian Griffin's death, on Paul Walker's death, and then other videos, such as Walking Dead videos, and then movie reviews and other stuff like that. Then I do have a couple fun videos. Um, yeah, yeah. So share if you guys want. Share this on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Vine, Instagram, whatever you guys prefer, and comment below on your thoughts on Nelson Mandela, this incredible man. And yeah, this is Daniel Marr, and goodbye.